Anka Ula,
Hi, François.
who's being clement, you're not going to lead with France's budget deficit.
I'm leading with Italy's budget deficit. Today, after weeks of defiance, Italy's government has finally revised its 2019 budget to address EU objections. The European Commission signed off on this new budget, saying that Italy has agreed to shrink its 2019 deficit to 2.04% of GDP from its originally planned 2.4%, therefore dodging EU sanctions. Ellen Gainsford tells us more.
A standing ovation for Italy's Prime Minister. After months of wrangling, Italy and the EU have finally reached a truce over the country's budget.
We can say in good conscience that we have realized in full the wishes of our citizens. And we have achieved, by responsible means, a shared solution that is good for Italians and satisfactory for Europe.
The revised plan leaves Italy with a budget deficit of 2.04% of GDP, down from 2.4%. This cost-cutting will be achieved by delaying some spending measures, including the introduction of a basic income program and the rolling back of unpopular pension reforms. The changes have satisfied Brussels for now. Planned disciplinary sanctions against Italy have been put on hold.
Let's be clear, the solution is not ideal, but it avoids opening the excessive deficit procedure at this stage. Of course, the Commission will continue to monitor the situation, starting with the adoption and implementation of the agreed measures.
The breakthrough comes after a 2-month standoff. Italy's populist government had insisted that more spending was necessary to stimulate the flagging economy. But its initial proposal breached EU budget deficit limits, as Italy is sitting on a debt mountain of over 130% of GDP. Italy's government is now up against the clock. The amended budget needs to be passed by Parliament by the end of the year.
Now at Italy news, a big market mover. Another market mover is the Federal Reserve in the United States. Announcement on the future of monetary policy. Fed Chair Jerome Powell is set to speak in just a few hours now. Expectations are that he will announce a 4th interest rate hike for 2018, but also that he will express caution about future monetary tightening amid concerns over slowing global growth. The Fed has also been under pressure from the Trump administration to keep those rates low.